Hello everybody, Noble Demon Lord here, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Yeah, so, we slept the night. Yeah, so, the mob showed up. It's really cool. Went through the fridge factory last time, we uncursed the pocket watch. Hey there, demon, how'd you sleep? Fine, until a mob guy crawled in my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window's pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectotron says it's out near Crystaldream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, there's something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. Stop out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure. Well, thanks. Fortunately, I couldn't get a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments call screwy. Here, take this map. This is a postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. That's what a map is, a picture of a place. I guess I can't argue with that. I hate that logic. That logic is dumb. I hate that. No messages from the mob. Aha. Calliope wakes up and purrs. Aha! Nice scritching. Yes. I don't have anything to do. Oh, develop a knight. What's your play? Develop a bishop. Dang it. Shadow King. Checkmate. Oh, she beat me. A blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum, then gives you a sharky grin and a little wave. Hey there, big boy. You're Demon D's nuts, right? That's me. Pleased to meet you. I'm Molly. Molly Buttons, they call me. Charmed. So how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand and to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey now, I put in my 2 weeks notice before I left Poughkeepsie, fair and square. Oh, no, not that boss, you palooka. The boss. The boss? Solid Snake? 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 Snake! Doot, 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 doot. Boop, boop, boop. You know. The mob boss? Oh, that the boss. Sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just fucking with me. I like to keep people guessing. So, what? You're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway? Hey, now, I ain't just a pretty face. He pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum mag from behind her back, gives it a flip, and catches it with mag glitter in her eyes. Holy jeez! Put that away before someone sees it. Tee-hee-hee. Cripes, you have a whisper to the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So we teaming up or what? Welcome to the party. I've always got room for your gun-coated and cube. No, I don't need a crazy mob dame on my team. Yeah. Are you flirting with me? That's real sweet, but I got a sweetheart already. And no offense, but she's cuter than you. Damn. Good for her. Shucks. Well, welcome to the party anyway. Peachy, you want I should come with you right now or cool my heels at the jazz place for a while? Actually, come with me now. Hey, Obi, mind waiting for me at the jazz place? Suits me just fine. My dogs are barking up a storm. You got it. Let's hit those bricks. Okay. Got Molly Buttons. Tex's Instruments. Ooh. Oh, hey there, Tex. Hi there, I'm Demon. Well, howdy, Demon. I'm Tex. Got all manner of portable musical instruments, perfect for livening up a trip down the dusty old trail or while away to even out a campfire. These aren't typical use cases for me, but I got your drift. Hey, yep. Anything I can show you? Yeah, what do you got? Combat tambourine or a throwing symbol. Deals your moxie plus 3 damage and causes a bleeding. The bells and ceremony which stream so they can launch toward enemies. I'm gonna buy both of those, please. Thank you. Okay. Can I check my weapons? There we go. Let's see. So I'm currently using the Sword Leaf Sword. Moxie plus 2 and 1 bleeding. So that's just better. Plus 3 and I wonder. Oh, so they're both ranged, and that's melee. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll go to. Is there anywhere I can go on the map? I haven't gone yet. I've kind of gone everywhere here. So yeah, I guess I'll just hit the bus stop then. Bing bong, bing bong, bing. Maybe there's something at Cola Wars. Hi. What's for sale? Cigarettes. Sure. Cola Wars rocket. Okay. Cavalry, dubious war grenade. Expired seltzer. Government issued sardines. Smell. Oh, sure. Smelling salts. A trench fork. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Cool. I got a rocket, just in case I need it. Take the bus somewhere. Crystaldream Lake. Did that work? Oh. Chapter 2. Oh, jeez. Okay. The Spooky Forest. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. The lighthouse keeper, presumably. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you, my name's Demon D's Nuts. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? Yeah. Just ain't talked out loud in a while. I'll get rusty. I see lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't minded, though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? Have you seen an old compass around? Directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Oh, yeah. Got an old one I picked up in an estate sale about, 20-odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse flooded. Flooded? Yup. Filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window there, and you might see fish pass by. How'd that even happen? Pump broke. I mean, how does the lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Yeah, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you mind to help out. Through the window, you can see with the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. That's very silly. Okay. Oh, arcane oven. Ooh, fancy foods. Gagat. Stench armor or spooky armor? Stench armor? Make more fancy food. Haunted croutons. Oh, cool. I can do both. That's neat. Check the mirror. Oh. Bye, demon. A single book. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the bookmark now. Oh, of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark's still in chapter 1. Scott, I just about got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading 1 word a day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Yeah? Don't tell me how it ends. You read 1 word a day. You crazy dude. Dusty chess set. This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Oh, yeah. Took me 16 years. Took you 6 months to carve each piece? Pawns went quicker than the tall ones, but more or less, yeah. The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. I guess not. You want to play a game? Can't. Already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn. Oh, yeah, I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who you playing with? Nobody. Well, here, I'll play you. Interesting. It's your turn. Oh, it's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Right. Okay. So you need the Glaxton valve. Light out from the house. There's a hardware store. I'm gonna wander a little bit. Oh. Molly points out a sign posted at a fork in the trail. Sandwich, Historical Village, and Witch Trial Museum. Oh, witches. Let's go check it out. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know? I mean, I guess. Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises. Sure. I'll go check it out. Huh. Oops. I don't know if my desktop is picking up audio. I guess this is really quiet. Oh, it is. Okay, it's just really quiet. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. The village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Okay. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices for the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. Can I... Yeah! Horse trough. Yes. You reel in a pair of old shoes? Saddle shoes. Okay. 3 meat? How'd that even get on the hook? I'm just gonna keep fishing. Fish in a sack. What? An almond-back timeshare? Well, wait a minute. Hold on. What's the shoes at? Ride the ground like a horse. Okay. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village's chief export besides witchcraft? Black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hecate. Hello? Rubbing paper. For making rubbings. Okay, sure. Oh. Now I have 2. Condiment purports to be... Jesus theme art. Okay, sure. Can I give some... Oh, fill the dish. New cat unlocked. You can now pet Hecate to receive a boon. Replaced with Hecate's boon instead. Sure. I will keep my current one. Okay. He looks so sad. Oh, boy. Hello? Security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hello. Welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Sorry, sir. I just paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about it. Oh, huh. Guess that won't work. The plinth has an old book on it. Appears to be someone's diary. Oh, yeah. A little description on the front of the plinth says, Diary of Delia Putnam. Delia? Delia. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. I hate that Peter Proctor so much. You think he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all? I should have used a much stronger curse. Oh. Okay. Well, there's an antique ragdoll. Isn't that not the same ragdoll that I have in my room in Murray's place? This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason it has the word boring embroidered across the front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says, witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring. The no one of that name is listed in the town records. Then tiny text at the bottom of the plaque. The pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Okay. Nothing else to look at, huh? Everything in this house was destroyed with fire except these 2 objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. Okay. Make a wish. I'm gonna fish. Fish in the wishing well. Wish in the fishing well. 18 meat. Yay. I like meat. I need meat. I just spent a bunch of it. Wow. Okay. I mean, if you keep throwing meat down the well... okay. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Sandwiches Church also serves as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Ooh. Oh. Sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused too weathered and decayed to read. Okay. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time. Difference by this old signpost announcing one such trial. An old dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splashes in the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. Ooh. The altar where the town's witches perform their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. I mean, it's probably just burnt wax or whatever. Nice gazebo. The sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of terrible potions. Sure, dude. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest, most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. Alright, hold on. I gotta put my other shoes back on. My Birkenglocks. The chessboard was clearly being left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. I like how it's just like, this is how, like, real people look at stuff that happened back in the day, or, like, hell, even if it's not, like, looking back in history, it's like all these religious fanatics going nuts because they have nothing else going on, and they're like, oh my god, there's women doing things, that must mean they're evil. You know, same thing with evangelicals today. This Arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of the embroidery at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. It has been pointed out to us that this Arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas de Calais, department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. You're not fond of this plant. There's no plaque on the table. Always boring. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. The second and a half floor. Oh. I guess that would do it. It's the unsinkable Molly Buttons. Shoots you wink. My Roscoe's getting rusty. Let's blow this joint and go find some action. Chew the fat. Oh, okay. Fairies keep spare bullets in their nests. Okay. I'm about to cast a kitten. Listen up, Buttercup. If I don't typewrite something soon, I'll go off my nut. Okay, well. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Gross. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. Nice. This room is not part of the tour. It is also not part of the house. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm sorry, what? These stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Rich people just have a weird taste. It's true. Okay. So I have this whole area. This has got to be for something. Sandwich post of the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. This is very old. A more modern convenience is provided for your modern convenience. Huh. Facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. Flush the toilet. Hooray! I'll take XP. Okay. So there's nothing else at the museum. There's a hardware store. Sure, we'll go to the hardware store. Short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off. Maybe they ran out of fat. Ooh, hobo code. The code reads, "Nice man, ask him for candy." Neat. I like candy. This barrel has a joke price tag on it, 10,000 meat. Barrel of rusty nuts and bolts, in case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all this season's trendiest patented colors, such as amber gray and ecru brown and light buff. Proprietor, you presume? Welcome to the Valley Store Hardware, best hardware store in Crystaldream Valley. Because it's the only hardware store in the Valley? No, because it's the only hardware store in... Aw, shucks, fella, you preempted my joke. Sorry. Haha, no hard feelings. Good to see a new face around. What can I do for you? Ask for candy. Why, sure. Here you go. Thanks. I'm going to ask about something else. Ask about a valve. I'm looking for a Glaxton valve. A Glaxton valve? Well, shucks. They stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. Guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. And even back there since termites got at the inventory. Maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can go take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step. Anything else? What do you have for sale? Ooh, batteries. Okay, sure. Battery. Comfy hat lining. Fuse. Matches. I just feel like I'm going to need these. Sharpening stone. Oh, I already have one, huh? Steel-toed boots. For people who value their toes a lot more than they value the rest of their feet, use plunger. Ew. Okay. Okay. Maybe if I attach that to... You're currently wearing an uncursed fedora. Add the company... Yeah, sure. Dramatically increasing the comfort of the hat. Oh, interesting. Offhand, accessories... Cola War Cypress. Oh, that's right. Pants. Yeah, the Glockenhosen. Apply. Yes. Excellent. So now I have more physical armor, which is great. I don't think I have anything else to add. That's just food. That's some hard candy. Okay. This shelf is labeled ineffective pesticides. Nice. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. Oh my god. Pile of waterlogged garbage. It's a good thing you don't care what month it is, because the calendar's worthless. Shelf is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow dirty. Yeah, this is kind of gross in here. Nasty trash. The boxes with perfect storing collection of mildewed clothes. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? Something's wrong with this door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't really explain. Step through it? Ooh. Step through the hole in order immediately feeling a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of this was a bad idea in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. Ugh. After a moment when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. Looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, it's a workbench. You don't have any materials. Shelves of neatly organized hardware. It definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. There's a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spring around. You both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger, and him because, hey now, what the heck were you doing in my back room? How'd you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I can call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections. The termites might phoned out in advance. How'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. I don't expect you to find it in termites and make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. Dangerous pesticides that you're pretty sure were banned years ago. I don't understand the purpose of any of these tools and never will. Paints and all the classic black and plain brown and regular brown. Not for sale. Gleaming nuts and bolts. Nice. It's a hardware store guy. Back when he was younger, or is younger. Best hardware store in Crystaldream Valley. Because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Huh, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. What can I do for you? Outhouse rentals? What? Well, you're renting out outhouses? I mean, you're renting out outhouses. Yeah, at least I was. Now that the indoor plumbing's starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. It's got the one left, and after that, I'm calling it quits. Can I rent the last one? Oh, yeah. Sure thing. It'll be 200 meat up front for the installation, half that each month afterward for maintenance. Okay. The Sandwich Museum. They've already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but well, never hurts to have backup, I suppose. Alright, I'll get that pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse stay after. What else can I do for you? I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Ah, sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Oh, yeah, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Do you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, it's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said it's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you that you brought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're going to need for that dam. If you go out to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? I have a postcard. Crystaldream Lake? I'd never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of the dam on it there. See, it's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. What do you have for sale? Oh, cool. Oh, man, I have, like, no meat anymore. Shit! There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. That's weird. Okay. I guess I'll go back this way. Huh. Weird. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go to the dam. I guess. It's all the way over here. Boop! Oh. I'm sorry. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space, through which you can see the faint light of distant dying scars floats up to you with an air of menace. Two orbs squint at you. Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Mr. D's nuts. Clearly you do not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? I suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. I think it's this one. Ha ha! Well, that makes sense. Considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Mr. D's nuts, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you, and they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Mr. Jits. We're not playing games. Well, that's a shame. I can teach you a pretty good one. It's called 52 Pickup. You whip out a deck of cards and spray them at the orbs, which flinch and sputter in the fluttering cloud of white cardstock. Time Poindexter recovers his composure, you're gone. Why, you dirty little uncouth! Next time we know put you in your place, and I'm adding littering to your list of crimes. Sneak away. That's fun. Going to the dam. This, what do you call it, is huge. Damn! Ah, there's a lot of lake water in this pipe. I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna just fish on everything. Fish in a sack. Okay, nice. Do I just sell the fish? Like, is there a fish collector? Rubber sole. I wonder if there's just a fish collector somewhere in the game. Fish in a sack. Oh, okay. This pump is a Glaxton valve. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you detach it, get wrecked in the process. Drain pipe has some nasty goo. Harvest it. Fustulent grolsch. Gross. Yep, okay, they're all still broken. Ooh, what's this? Oh, no, I don't have enough hobo code. No! Maintenance access. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope that repeated exposure to these isn't going to give you your ancestors cancer. Ooh. Dean Bros door delivery. Okay. It's too bad Molly doesn't come with me. Crate-leveled pipe shoes. This is probably not what they meant to order. Alright. Guess I'll check the pipe shoes. Oh. Okay. Gets the stance really the structure this big would need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one is empty. Ooh, what's this? Some careless dam walker just abandoned a toolbox. Ah, scrap metal and 11-1 oil. Truck is even heavier than a regular truck. Nah, you don't want to get your hook stuck. Hey, Poindexter says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Poindexter? Yeah, Poindexter, the foreman. Terrence Poindexter? Aw, jeez. You alright? Just starving is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the side. I drew the short pants. Short pants? You mean strong? Nah, we got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out the nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh, man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm going to turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jellied eel. Poindexter brings these little bottles of sludge. He says, how does it go? He says, the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable is a pointless waste of time and resources. Sheesh. He's a real riot at parties, that guy. Sounds awful. It's because it is awful. Offer him something to eat or fight him. Offer him something to eat. Sardines? Oh, wow, thank you. Roll? Oh, wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. He's starting to look a little less hungry, a little more relaxed. Okay. Oblivion Burger? 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. Panini? Sardines? Thanks, but I already had one of those. I can only eat one of the given thing each day. Doctor's order. What? Oh, my God. Oblivion Burger? What? Iron Pumpernickel. He really finally satiated. Oh, okay, he's asleep. Lunch. But what's on the table isn't as NFL as anything you'd want to eat. Claxman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts, Waxman discs, Braxton cords, Frampton picks, Claxton valves. I got one. Okay, well, there's got to be something over here. This brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. The taps don't work, but still a bunch of water. Probably gonna just like be a handful of gross water or something. Oh. Ha-ha! Do I have enough XP for any? I have 100 XP. Oh shit. Okay. Well, let's see. +1 to ranged weapons attacks. Oh, that would be good. Strong embouchure. Oh, interesting. Air of mystery. You've got that sort of je ne sais quoi that makes it seem like nothing can bother you. Okay, or sharp eyes, +1 moxie, +30% item drops. Yes, and then I'll do the other two later. Promise. It's got the faintest. Sure, I'll use these for a while. Okay. Ooh, a flower. Beautiful flower stands in defiance of the reigning in of nature. Smells as good as it looks. I wonder if maybe I should turn up the sound a little bit. Yeah. There we go. It wasn't, like, quite picking up all the sound. But that's okay. Now okay, we're just going to wander for a minute. Up the side of the dirt road, you're walking down, you see a patch of blood moss growing on a bone tree. Okay, it's not a bone tree, it's just a normal dead tree. I just thought it would sound cooler if I said it was a bone tree. Yes, please. Hematic ichor. Gross. In a thickly overgrown and essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across two large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off. They're growling menacingly, shoving each other around and so forth. Some kind of spooky territorial dispute? Or maybe one of them drank a tourist that the other was saving for a special occasion? The nature of their argument is unclear. What is clear is that these guys are very strong, and you better be pretty sure of yourself if you plan to do something before they notice you. Yeah, I'm going to fight them. Huh? What? I'm not going to fight you, do your... Oh. I did not mean to hit that. That was silly. Well, oops. You hear raised voices and sounds of commotion nearby and head in that direction to check it out. As you get nearer, the voices become clearer. Someone's yelling for help. You pick up pace and soon find a small glade in the middle of the woods with odd little structures and large, beautifully colored butterflies. Something feels a bit off about the whole scene, though, so instead of rushing in, you crouch in the bushes and creep around the perimeter. One group of butterflies is nearer the bushes than the others, and as you get closer, you can see they have little human bodies. They're fairies! Oh, wow! Real fairies, just like, you know, in fairy tales. Seem to be giggling maniacally. Hee hee! I think we ought to mess with them, Mike. They're creepy. Ah, shut up, Jim. I ain't afraid of some weird butterflies. That sounded uncannily like regular-sized human voices. Weird. Are they mimics like parrots? Hey, get off my ear, you little varmint. What the... Ah, get off my... Huh, they always seem much nicer in the bedtime stories. Yes. I'm gonna go check out the fairy lair. I'm sure that's got some weird, goofy shit. Ah, they're just gonna make it all the way there. Huh. Oh. The best of twigs and saps, a fairy nest. Ah, a fairy knife. Fairies put up their tiny dukes as you approach. Okay. Okay, so I have a lot of things I can do here. Hypnosis. Decrease fairies moxie. Wow, by 5. So I have 1 AP, so I will heal your ally by 1 HP per round. Add a sax, damage your enemies. Strike up a man, striking for 4 physical damage. Oh, cool. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's do Soothing Flute. And then we'll just do Wow, fucking 9? Okay. Wait a minute. He's got 10, so let's do this one. Ah. Yes, shoot things, I guess. That's easy. Random enemies. Oh, it blew up. Oh my god. Yeah? Orchestra strike. Bow! That's awesome. Fairy charm, fairy knife, wooden handle. Excellent. Wait a minute. What does the fairy charm do? +3 to... Oh. To magical weapon attacks. Well, I don't need that, but that's kind of cool. Another fairy nest. Hand injury. Okay, well, wait a minute. What effects do I have? Bruised all over, -1 and -1 muscle. Oh. More belligerent fairies. Not more belligerent than usual, just more of them. Ow! Ah, what the heck? Oh, God. Well, that's fucking rude. Sacks of violence. Do. Quachua! Oh, what? Ow! Oh. Ah! Stop it! Ah, God! Sacks of violence. I'm going to... 4 physical damage for 5 physical damage. Yes, please. Boom! Got his ass. Fairy charm, fairy cake, wooden handle. It's me, the fairest. What is this? Wow, this thing is horrible. Must be meant to secure. Take it back to your room. Wait, seriously? You want to take this obviously evil, obviously extremely ugly statue? Yes. You're not going to be able to drag it out of here with fairies still running loose. Oh, okay. Yeah, another fairy nest. Oh, my God. 100. Okay, so let me go clear the fairies out. Hello, there are a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Yeah, heal me up. Oh, okay. Oh, I've got regen, that's right. Sacks of violence! Ooh, hit that guy. It's not gonna kill him, but Oh. Okay. Oh no! No! Not Dawn! Damn it, Dawn! Oh God! Stop! Why are you healing? That's rude. That's rude. Yeah, sacks of violence, bro. Increases my moxie by 3. See, deals 5 physical damage. Well, I'll just kill you. Bow! And then 6 physical damage. Oh, well, no, don't heal. Boop! Die. Summon those little jerks. Blah, 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 blah. Ow. Ow. Sacks of violence! The fairy gunmother? Boom! Kapow! Yeah, good job. Fairy charm, fairy dust, gun parts. Ooh, I'm vibrating with nest-related excitement. Curious, inside's totally overgrown with sweat moss. Ugh, scrape it out. Phlogistic resin and fustulent grulch. Huh, there are a lot of fairies. Oh, ugh, ow. Ugh. Okay, well, at least you didn't hit Dawn, because that's unnecessary. Sacks of violence! Okay, so who's got the heat? Wow. Hold on a minute. Who's got healing? 400... Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. Let me do a rocket. Kapew! Wow! Okay, that was awesome. Wow, it did not do a lot of damage. Oh, no, Dawn! Brrr. Okay, well, that was worth it. Fairy Star Wand, Fairy Dust, and Squirrel Cheese. What's the Star Wand? Deals your mysticality plus 3 physical damage, reduced target. Wow, that's really good. If I was a magic person. White Hot Ring. Probably using it for a crown, eh? Well, let's see. So the Mood Ring, kinda... When you apply on fire, apply 1 extra. Almost uncanny, blah. More. Oh. Fat bum egg. 3d5 extra meat after combat. Actually, let's do this. The salesman. Is that it? Okay, so I'm gonna grab the thing, and then I think I'm gonna call it. You know, I got the Glocken thingy, but there's got to be more places to go. Huff puff. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the lighthouse. Okay, I got the pipe shoes are cool, but like the Birkenglocks. Bing bang bing bang bing bong. Oh, I have a phone message. Call Don T. Call the mob back. Salutations, whom is telephoning, might I inquire? Hi Don, it's me, Demon. Ah, you recipientated my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There is an assignment of which I require performation. An assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. Haha. You want me to kill someone? Okay. Your eageritude is appreciated. Permit me to elaboratize upon the mission parametrics. There's an antiquated distillery near Crystaldream Lake, Grandpa Joe's distillery to be precocious. It was abandoned when prohibitioning began, albeit with its liquor manufacturing equipment intact. Group contrapositive to our own has claimed it as their territory, wish these bloodsuckers to be evicted with extreme prejudice. So you're not going to give the bums rush to a bunch of rival mob gooms? There is no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intentioning that you observe in that phraseology a high degree of literalness. Group of to which I reference are Nosferatu. What? Nosferatu, Langsweer, Strigoi, Draculas, vampires. Okay, I get it. Tell me they're actual vampires? Affirmative. They have been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't notice. Alright, I'll take care of your vampires. I guess it isn't that much weirder than the fishmen. Where's this distillery? In addition to that, you'll be requisitioning a combination for the lock. Let me guess. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us the credit for a modicum of operational securitizing. Select the most unassailable combination possible. 9999. Alright. Okay, so let's go back to the... no. No, stop it. Take the bus to Crystaldream Lake. Okay. I'm going to leave this episode of Shadows Over Loathing here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Noble Demon Lord here. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am loving this game. Running around doing goofy bullshit. It is so much fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!